Hello, it's Iron Bill back again with another video. Sorry for the delay, I've been working. Tonight's loadout is Dustrock Blues. Nothing special about this one. In fact, this is actually a pretty awful roll, but it does have one good trait. Dustrock is a reliable shotgun, and look at the range on that shotgun. That's just beautiful. This is not on par with the Fellwinter's or a Mindbender's Ambition, mind you, but it is a solid shotgun. I'm pairing this with a Sunshot, and this, I want to play a little bit more Sunshot and hand cannon, mainly because of the TWAB yesterday that said that the 110s, well, basically all the archetypes are going to be changed. They're going to roll the 150s and 140s, they're going to change the 110s to 120s. Yeah, so there are going to be lots of changes to hand cannons. I think that's going to be something that's worth looking at. By the way, I have the Catalyst, which improves range and stability. Stability is not so much a thing on console, but or on PC, but it does matter on console or controller. So my Hammerhead is nothing special. Surrounded, Feeding Frenzy, high caliber rounds, and Fluted Barrel, I believe is what I have going on right now. It was rolled for stability when I got it. It's the only one I have. Running Transversive Steps. I did slap on a couple of hand cannon targeting mods, although I still have some pulse rifle ones on there. I like my stat balance, is why I left the rest of them alone, because I'd have to change armor type, and I really wanted to run that high recovery. So that's 80 on the recovery, 50 on resilience. It's pretty solid. So I got to play one match of PvP. So I'm just going to show you that one match. You're looking at Midtown here, which is not a particularly great map for the loadout that I'm doing right now, but I was going to make it work one way or the other. This is really more of a sniper scout map, but I figured if I played inside, played around the B and the middle of the map, and stayed out of the open lanes, I would do a lot better. So let's just see how I did. Now, let's bear in mind also, I'm never going to be the top killer in a lobby. Something that did happen was that we were short a player for much of the match, which you'll see, and we're also playing against a 4-stack. But all 4 stacks aren't created equal, and you know, I just went ahead and gave it a go. I had time for one match and one match only, and it was either going to be good or it was going to be bad or it was going to be somewhere in between, I guess. So I decided to find out what this other team was about right away, immediately go for B, even if that is solo. Now they'll either kill me right out or maybe I'll sneak one in there. I see the guy on the radar, I'm waiting for him. He apparently gets held up by one of our players, whom he kills. But I get the zone, and I'm moving out here to see what happened to him, and apparently he's moved off. We are down here somewhere, and I don't like what I'm getting myself into there, so here's my first attempt at playing the 150 against the last word. That never had a chance. Just never had a chance. The last word's time to kill is still very, very good, especially inside of that range there. And I would have been better to close with him and shotgun him, but I didn't, and that's that. Wasn't aware that he was carrying a last word. Now I'm getting where I'm less afraid to engage with a shotgun if I have one that's reliable. I'm judging by the map there that there aren't that many people on it. It's taking too long, so I'm going to force him off of it with that. I shoot the melee at him. My teammate comes in and cleans him up. He's still got B, but we can take it back. Got my shotgun ready. Hits me with a grenade. I've got to be careful with that. My teammate chases him off. I figured we don't need to both go after him, so, and my teammate dies on top of that. But we're going to get the zone. Okay, this fella comes back with a sniper. Got wither hoarded. Not going to help. And we're kind of in a dogfight right now. And I see that sniper too late. That's the guy that just got killed in the room. He spawns back there and immediately snipes down the lane. Now, I am going to say that there were a couple times that guy wound up sniping. I mean, he had a head snipe ready to go coming around a corner. You know, I know that cheaters, watch this. And that's why I like Dustrock. I was able to get off those 2 rounds quick enough to stop him from a full-on charge and from range. Anyway, Bungie has sued a couple of the cheat manufacturer or producers to the point that they have desisted supporting. Perfect Aim, I think, being the big one. And yeah, there was that sniper again. He came around that corner ready to fire on that exact spot. I thought that was a little suspicious. Anyway, the point being that I've seen some clips of their Discord, and many of them are vowing to really make the last few days epic. So many of the content creators have commented that, you know, yeah, it's going to be bad for a few days, and after that, as these subscriptions run out, you'll see fewer and fewer cheaters. And I tend to agree with that. I think things are going to improve a great deal over the course of the next month as the bigger sites get taken down and the subscriptions run out. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Have there been cheaters? Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I just make a dumb play here. All I had to do is just fall off that wall and I would have survived that. But I decided to try to run away at an angle. You know, I needed to commit, and that's one of the big problems I have is that I'll halfway commit. I mean, I'll kind of go at people, but I'll take a little damage and just quit going at them. When I'm going to die anyway if I run away, I just need to go ahead and commit and take the shot. I'll either get them or I won't. Got my Hammerhead. I decide that I don't want to get sniped out of the mid-range there, so I'm going to make them come to me. And he's trying for the snipe, and I know if I stand there, he's just going to pop around a corner and snipe me clean. So I'm not going to make it that easy. I'm going to come back. I made like I was running away, and I'm going to come back and re-engage. I see people over in that area. I'm going to pursue because he's after one of my teammates. There's somebody right there, and the heavy gets him, and I use it all up. So there it is. All right. Going to move towards between B and A again, or B and C. I'm sorry. And my goal is not to hold 3 zones. Usually when I play control, I want to control 2 zones. And there's that snipe. Now that one I would have understood because it's typical for people to come around that corner. And I did come around at head level. Instead of sliding through or jumping over. And that's a dire promise. From that range, if the guy's practiced with it, he's probably better at it than I am. No foul there. And I'm going to take some lumps, you know, as I'm learning hand cannons and commit to that, especially if I go with one that's not meta. And Sunshot is very, very good, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't call it meta just yet. It may become meta as the only hand cannon that will remain 150. It will retain advantages that others won't have, but for now, Dire Promise eats its lunch. So does Last Word. And I think that's somebody else. All right, so I'm not getting a lot of engagements per se, although I'm winning most of them that I'm getting in the one-on-one. But I am helping to control the map. And if you want to win, you got to control the map. And this guy, I got him, and I thought, okay, I'm going to play for another. And this super just blinds me. I know they're down here, and I need to hit, close on them. I see the guy on the left, but I don't see the guy on the right. And the guy on the right, whom I could have easily killed, kills me, and I had some behind me too. So that's a shame. I got one person off of B with it, but oh well. Anyway, we're 126 to 57. We are blowing this team out, despite the fact we're down a player. And, you know, I can't complain about that. I'm feeling bad about the other team, and I'm not rushing into that guy necessarily because I figured he'd do just that. He'd be sitting there around the corner with a sniper. Make him come for it. All right, I'm going to float down here, dodge out, and get out because they're beginning to collapse on me. And I realize that I'm probably going to die, but I'm going to take this guy first. There we go. That's the play when you know you're going to die anyway. You just go ahead and go at somebody and take them down as far as you can. Even if you don't finish them, your teammate might. And it helps out. A player like me will never be the top player, but I can contribute. So getting the zone. And we're nearing the end. Got a clean kill there. Well, I thought I did. I guess the other guy sniped him. That one was mine. And we're 143 to 74, and we're almost there. So this obviously winds up a victory. I'm happy with it, even though I don't get a bunch of kills. I played the way I wanted to. I did successfully run the Sunshot. I think with a little practice, I could get a lot better. I can't get away from this guy. There's no way I'm going to get away. I saw him far too late. I tried to shotgun him. I just couldn't lay the barrel on him. Too mobile. And I think that's pretty much it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This is Iron Bill, and I'm signing off.